episode 1545 of No BS Job Search Advice Radio. This is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and I'm back with another show about salary negotiation. Yay! And this one is about a question most people forget to ask or don't know to ask in a negotiation. And it can be asked pretty early on when they're starting to talk money with you, like maybe even the first interview when they say, what's the rock bottom base salary exclusive of bonus you'd find acceptable, or what's the least amount of money you'd take? Hope you find this helpful. Always keep this one in your hip pocket. It's a really good one. And with that, let's get going.
Now, I have done a lot of videos about negotiating. You ought to watch them on YouTube. They're incredibly helpful. And I also want to point out that if you're going into a negotiation, the negotiation has started way before. People have been asking you questions about what you would do if, how you might handle that. There's a lot of preliminary stuff that occurs very subtly before you actually enter into a negotiation. So, for example, if you're speaking to a recruiter, both corporate or third party, they're asking you how much you're looking for, how much you're earning now. And they're getting a feel for whether you fall into the parameters of what they're willing to pay just by asking those questions. It is part of the negotiation. They may ask you, what would you say the rock bottom base salary is exclusive of bonus that you'd find acceptable to join a firm like ours or to do this position? And what they're doing is negotiating. Here's the question you're forgetting to ask. And it's really such an important one because you want to let them know that they're not going to be able to put one over on you at the last minute. And it's not a tough question. It's not an aggressive question, but it's the right question to make them start explaining. When recruiters are asked to explain, you start to understand how plausible they are, whether they're being sincere or manipulative, a whole host of things. So here's the question. Ready? Why do you want to know that? If they're asking you about what you're looking for, you can say something effective. I'm looking for a salary range of such and such. I want to be clear, that in the course of our interviews, it's certainly possible that other firms will come in higher than that number. But for now, as I understand the position, this is the range that I'm looking for. Good. When they're asking you during the obvious negotiations, you've done a few interviews, it feels like they're going to be making you an offer, and they're asking about that rock bottom salary. Why do you want to know that? We want to get you for the lowest amount of money we can is why we want to know that. Why do you want to know that? I've got other things going on right now where firms are talking about more than what we've been talking about, but I'm really interested in this role. So I'm curious, why do you want to know that? Do I sound threatening in any way? I don't think I do. But what I'm trying to do is to make them talk. And I gave them that little thing about other firms are talking with me about more than what I talked about earlier. But I'm really interested in this opportunity. I'm curious, why do you want to know about the least amount I would take?
So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few more ways to get more from me. First of all, visit my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. I have more than 6,000 blog posts there that you can watch, listen to, or read that will help you find your next job. If you want the best of my advice, join JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, where I've curated information with a focus on interviewing. If you decide to take the lifetime membership at the site, it's $299 currently, but that's the price of a coaching session or an hour of coaching from me, and I'll be giving that to you if you join with a lifetime membership. Have a few questions? Contact me through the Magnify app for iOS or PrestoExperts.com, where you can call me. Schedule a specific time with me through chat on Magnify or by connecting with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. Once we're connected on LinkedIn, you can message me about coaching you, scheduling in time for Magnify or Presto experts, speak with me about a resume or LinkedIn profile critique, help you with a salary negotiation or my trusted advisor services, and much, much more. Like you, I don't work for free. I do charge for what I do. You can take my classes on Skillshare and become a premium member using the link in the show notes and receive 2 months for free instead of just the one that the site offers. Skillshare offers thousands and thousands of courses, not just simply mine, on a host of different subjects that can help you in many different ways. Lastly, join my group on Facebook called Career Angles. It's free to the first 250 people who join and is focused on helping you do better at work. Information is shared daily, and we're attempting to build a supportive group there. Ask to join. I'm not letting recruiters in at this point. So I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in the meantime, I hope you have a great day. Be great!